Ladies and gentlemen, the Adult Baby Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Adult Babies Podcast, episode 176. I am B.
I'm Chic.
And I'm Chris.
I think we're recording this week.
Yeah, welcome back.
I think we're on video.
There's video, there's
I
lights.
think you can see us.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
How you guys doing?
I don't know
Great.
where to look now.
We have the
Look, you guys just could look at me, right? Look
don't
where you
wanna
would
look.
normally look.
Yeah, but then I
Yeah,
feel
but I
like,
got this bread thing holding a camera
Yeah,
right in front of my
we have
face.
the most ghetto
is that what that
setup.
is? A starter?
No, that's not a star.
It's just
You
yeast, I think.
No, it's flour. It's baking
Oh, I
flour.
thought it was fucking
Okay.
sugar at first. And then
Sugar. Oh, you
thought
have
it was
no
like a
idea
bowl.
what
That's
the
all the
starter
sugar
is.
that he puts into his tea.
No. I don't put any sugar in my tea. I drink my tea straight.
Nice.
so you drink it gross.
No,
That's
No,
what
I
people
agree
should
with
say
you.
when they have their tea straight like that. It's gross.
I disagree.
No,
I'd
sugar
rather
and
it.
tea's not good.
I know it's
Not
not
a fan.
good for you.
No, it doesn't taste good either. It's
I
artificial.
love unsweetened iced tea. I'll do a little lemon.
You
in
like
there.
a sweet tea though, huh?
I'm not a big tea in general person.
All right.
But
you like
I like
sweets?
carbonation.
Right. You like
I agree
bubbles.
with you. Tea should be carbonated though.
Ah.
A carbonated
Yeah, that's
tea
why
would
you
be
like
But then
that
wouldn't it
awful
not be
tea.
a tea anymore? It would be a
would
soda.
be
It would be
kombucha.
kombucha. That awful.
Wait, is that what kombucha is?
basically.
It's
basically.
gross.
Yeah.
Have you ever had kombucha?
I refuse to.
Oh, me too. It's disgusting.
It just looks gross.
It looks like the bottom of a fish tank.
It is. It's all the good
disgusting.
stuff from the bottom of a fish tank.
Ugh.
Ugh. You know what always used to gross me out about iced tea, though? Like, you know when you make it, and then, like, there's always that stuff that just falls to the bottom? Like, I guess the big grains of sugar or whatever.
Oh, well, like you mix.
But that's
Back
like,
in the day, I
that's
haven't
like
done that in
country
God
time.
knows.
yeah.
I know. But it always used to, like, when you would drink it and you could taste them.
Right, because
like,
you
used
drink
to-
trash tea.
No, this
You don't
is
drink
when we
iced
were
tea. You drink
younger.
trash tea.
What about when you went to Summer Rec and they drank the what are
Bug
they-
juice?
Jungle bug juice?
Yeah.
It's jungle juice.
I didn't have that experience at Summer Rec.
You guys didn't do bug.
What was bug juice?
It was basically
was
like a
just-
fruit punch or something
yeah,
like
it was like
that.
a fruit punch. They just call
They
it bug
outlawed
juice.
that by the time I
Probably.
had Summer Rec.
Probably that
But,
bug
like,
juice was delicious.
You know what I'm talking about when you taste like it's almost like a sand in it.
It's
like,
the roofies
I
at
do
the
know what
bottom.
you're talking about.
that always freaked me out.
Yeah. I
Well,
don't
remember
like
we had Tom DeSillis on right after the COVID lockdown.
He was the
made
tea
us
guy,
some
right?
tea. He's a tea
Yeah,
guy.
he
That
made-
iced tea was fantastic.
Tom DeSillis made or brewed some of the best tea I've ever had.
was
I forget what was in
He's
it.
a
Do you remember?
tea connoisseur.
It was like a minty kind of fruit thing.
Yeah, it was, and it wasn't like overwhelmingly minty
No.
or overwhelmingly
Smooth.
fruity. It was delicious. That's all. I'm
It
gonna
was
say.
delicious.
Best tea I've ever had.
Yeah,
Best tea I've ever had. He says. I'm not.
it might have
yeah,
been. It was
just-
refreshing.
You'll never hear those words out of my mouth.
No, you never hear anything positive out of your
No,
mouth.
yeah,
That's
I
the
mean-
problem.
That's the problem.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing better.
I feel like
You
you
doing
had a
better?
rough week.
You had a rough week for sure.
You
I
were
just
like
had a
arguing
rough
with
mental
us.
mental week.
It's been rough.
Last week I wanted to quit.
I know.
I
You
wasn't
made it
really
very clear.
going to, but I was just angry.
You've been angry. Yeah.
No,
last
I haven't
week,
been angry. Last week I was.
but it
was a
continued
bad week.
on. Like you were fighting afterwards. You just, like we got into it. When was it?
It was
thought
on
it was
Friday.
Friday.
It was on
Friday.
Friday. Yeah.
Just because, and what did I say to you that set you off? Because
You didn't say anything. Well, you said something to me earlier in the week,
what
and
did I say?
I got the text from my friend that said, "I agree with you.
Oh,
Your
with your
sound was."
Well, your sound that day was because you were slumping and you forgot to use the microphone again. And so I just said, listen, you have to learn to use the microphone. That's why your sound was awful. And sometimes Chris has to mess with the sound because you're not good into the microphone. You're still not
I've
great.
had my issues. I think we're pretty good with them, and when we were doing it, we never had any. But anyway, it wasn't really because of that. That may be what sparked it, but it had nothing to do.
But you were sick that week, and you were
I was gonna say.
if we had video that week, it would be like you were falling down in the
literally-
That's
chair.
fine, but I wasn't
He's
sleeping.
like this.
That's
He's like, I'm
yeah.
not asleep. I just want to give you my picks.
You were. Do you know what it's like to try to like have a fun conversation for somebody that looks like they're falling asleep?
Listen,
It's
it was
difficult.
a rough week.
Okay, you had a rough week. You were sick.
But that was not. That's 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so here's what we're talking about.
2 weeks ago.
I had what? Yeah, what was 2 weeks ago?
That's when I was
No,
sick.
2 weeks ago
Last
when he
week
had
I
when he
wasn't
was
sick.
slumping. Last week he wasn't sick. He was
Okay,
late.
all right. But
last week I was late.
But then last week you had texted us this whole thing about the sound, and then you get into this. I had said something to you. I said, "This is why you destroy everything that
Oh yeah, that's
that
what you
you're a
said.
That
part
probably
of."
set him off a little
And it
bit.
sets him off.
That pissed me off.
Because he knows that it's true.
Now,
There's a
here-
part of that's true.
What have I destroyed?
Here's what I'll say about just that conversation in general.
One
You
person
do-
quit.
but
That wasn't true.
You do this thing though, where like we're in a texting thing, and I don't know how you have a driving job, and if we don't text you back in 30 seconds, you're like, "That's it, you're done, you're leaving me."
No,
It's always sick answer,
that is
B.
so not.
Sick answer.
That
It's like-
was hours. I wish I still had it.
It was not
It
hours.
was within
I still do
20
have it.
minutes.
I know because I went into one place for my job and then came out and I had like 10 texts.
I drove from home to the mall, and I had Chick upset that no one was answering.
It's crazy. And all I was saying,
I was
sometimes
just very pissed at you.
I know, but you know, sometimes you bring this. I'm sitting there at work.
You like to always say it's me though, and never take any. But anyway, that's fine.
No, that's not true. That's
But
not
anyway,
true.
go.
What
wanna
I
hear
was
this.
saying is you have a way of bringing unnecessary drama, just like on a random Wednesday. It's like, why is this guy making me crazy? Like while I'm at work, I have other stuff going on. It's like he's bored.
Other stuff.
That's the
going
thing.
on.
It's like sometimes I'm like, wow, what are you doing though?
What? Like, why do you start this stuff? Like it's you know it's gonna lead somewhere where we're all gonna be pissed off at each other. And I think you do this in so many aspects of your life,
Oh, okay, all right.
but you do.
Not really, but okay.
Okay, all right. Maybe you
Agree to
don't.
disagree.
We'll agree to disagree. So we kind of got into it, and then I didn't respond to you. Like you always think I'm gonna quit for some reason.
He's projecting.
Yeah,
He was
is.
gonna quit. He was gonna
and,
quit.
And,
That
and
was
it turns
that
out
was
you
a
want
clear
to quit. So why
projection.
did you want to quit?
I just wasn't. You know when I said we'll do this as long as we're having fun? Last week I was not having fun.
What was it that
It was just more of a not in a. You know, I still have battled depression. We were
I
just
know
talking
you-
Yeah,
about
you were
it.
in a rough way last
It was
week.
just a rough week.
Yeah.
That's why like it's funny like we people compare you to the Artie Lang character, and you really are like that guy where it's like it's tough to wrangle him in.
You never
sometimes.
know where he is.
You don't. Like you don't know when you're gonna. Like you literally showed up an hour late last week and just didn't text, and you're like, you know.
You're like,
what do
yeah,
you want?
just late.
And it, like that drives people nuts. You have to understand.
Yes.
As much and we love you. Like this show would not be here without you.
I understand that.
You have to give him accolades too.
Of course.
you know?
No, you
I
gotta-
don't
you
need
gotta
any
pump it in.
accolades.
Yes, you
from
don't
fucking
believe it.
And
anybody.
because you're so great, we couldn't do it without you.
You have to give him his
That's so
accolades.
fucking bullshit.
If you were less great, this would be a problem.
I start shit on my softball chat, and with you.
Didn't he just say I agree to disagree?
And-
That
but
I
Yes,
agree with
just because there's two chats.
don't think
my
any-
life is that's not my whole fucking life.
It's a decent chunk.
Yeah.
That's-
Softball in this
that's-
podcast.
That's very.
What else is your life besides softball and this podcast?
Oh, okay. You know what? Fucking whatever.
He's literally wearing a softball shorts.
I know he always does. And what else is there? The darts.
I haven't done darts since COVID kind of fucked that.
But
whole
you
shit.
kind of start shit with darts too.
You did. Yeah. You,
No,
you
we don't
started.
have my group fucking chats or anything. No.
But you started with other darters.
I've had
Well, he's a
arguments.
competitive darter.
That's more of a competition thing.
Oh boy. Well.
We're glad you didn't quit though.
Yeah. So.
I mean, I don't know if I was really ever going to, but I just wanted to. I was like, fuck this.
He wasn't. He can't. You can't.
He
quit.
would've
Don't
quit.
tempt me. I'll quit on spite.
No, he would have quit and then come back a week afterwards and be like, "So you miss me?
Yeah. He totally.
I heard the episode. It sucked.
Did you miss me? What are the people saying? Did they miss
I just
me?"
like how you say I tend to destroy things because Taylor probably, even though he said it wasn't, probably quit because of me.
Again, you're
I don't
you're
think-
projecting on.
No, you
that's-
said.
But he
I-
didn't say that in the text.
No, that's what Chick thought of. See, it's funny.
Yeah.
Like I didn't. I was thinking of you just kind of do this to yourself in your life where you're in these positions where you don't have to be. I feel like you get yourself into things.
That's not what you said.
Well, what did I say?
I don't have the. I can't quote it verbatim. I can't because I don't have it.
I'm not going to start
Yeah,
searching.
Who
we don't
has
have
the
to search.
documents?
You said no. I'm saying I can't say what he said verbatim, but it was more along the lines that
I will say it had
everything
nothing.
that you're a part of turns to shit.
No,
I've been running
no.
a fucking softball team. Like
I forget
it's not
the word
like I
I used.
destroy
I-
everything.
I used one word.
It was something about self-sabotage, and
Yeah.
he
You
didn't.
sabotage everything
That's
you're
what
a
it was.
part
I
of.
think
was
that was it.
That's the same thing.
But he didn't say he wasn't talking specifically about Taylor or the podcast.
not at all.
Because that's the only thing that I could say you have even.
But you
one
didn't
of
sabotage that.
I didn't, but my personality may have been too much for Taylor to have fun with.
He was gonna be gone no matter
I
what.
know.
It had nothing to do with you.
I understand that, but that might have been the straw that
Sabotage was
broke
the magic
Chick
word
is
that
still
set him
upset
off.
that
though.
his ex-girlfriend Taylor left him 2.5 years.
Yeah, he is. He is.
ex-girlfriend Taylor. I got nothing but love for Taylor.
But it was the word sabotage that really set you over the edge because that's
think
when
that
you were
was
like,
it. I think
that's
that's
when
when
you were
he
like,
turned
oh, so you
mad.
quit? You're done? Good answer. Thanks for answering. Typical B, just doesn't answer. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I was at work, and now like,
Sorry, it's fucking noon on a Friday.
yeah, but whatever. We're here now, and like anything, whenever we get into a little spat, we make up. And by the way, he called me a couple days later. He starts telling me about something. And nothing, we didn't say anything. And then at the end, where we're going to hang up, he goes, by the way, what was up with your attitude the other day? And then I have to.
I was waiting for you to bring that up.
And then I have to explain to him again. He was, yeah, all right. Yeah, I guess so. Nah, I know. I was just in a bad mood. So, I'm like, all right. It was all. But it's as much, I'm telling you, sometimes
My issue is.
I think my blood pressure issue stems from you. Like, I'm going to bring you into the doctor with me. Like, this
and
might
that's
be a
why
cause.
my blood pressure is so good. It's the only thing that's probably
Well,
good.
because you have no idea what's happening around you.
Yeah. You no idea. You're just you're
You're
live in-
Hurricane Sandy. You're just walking through life. You don't even know the damage.
It's so true. It's so true.
Well, speaking of damage,
Speaking of damage, I think it's about time for my picks.
no. Speaking of damage, you remember that the B says I always bring it up outside, but a lady friend that I was hanging out
He's
with.
been doing damage to the ladies.
Yeah.
This one.
We got into a conversation of sexting.
Okay.
And
I
it
like
was-
how he tries to put it like mildly.
Well, that's what it was. It was a filthy conversation
Okay.
of sexting. I don't need to quote anything that was whatever. You get the
No,
idea.
you don't. You
But if
definitely
you
don't.
do, that would be hilarious.
And we were talking about a previous time we hung out too. And
Talking about old
apparently
memories.
She got a very controlling BF boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
Well, they
yeah.
were always on and off.
I mean, you know,
no, listen.
He's controlling because there's another man
because
sexting
Chick
with. Yeah.
is sexting his
One-
No, the
girlfriend.
guy's way out. Again, chick. Totally, it's like I don't know. This guy out of
This
nowhere.
guy
This
puts
fucking
her on
boyfriend.
this guy promotes her like her exploitations on the social media. It's not like a Romeo and Juliet story. But anyway, they're on and off again all
What,
the
you
time.
think you could land Juliet?
No, I don't want to land Juliet. I'd rather do what I do.
She's not filthy enough for me. Tell Romeo, I'll get in there.
So,
Romeo is like serenading her off the balcony, and Chick's like, "You ain't seen nothing yet." From a distance.
but
I don't know if he's laughing or
it's
dying.
The voice. The
oh,
voice.
okay.
Cancer's back.
Yeah, we got to get to that in a minute, cause
Well, we will.
yeah.
There's a lot on his plate.
So, the boyfriend, they're on and off again all the time. They were off
Right.
for a while. Now they're back on.
When she's with you, she's like, "We're off right now." But
Yeah,
when she's
whatever.
Not, they're
Yeah, I
on.
don't believe anything she
It's
says.
a switch.
Anyway.
She actually carries a light switch.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But whatever. It was only a few times we've hung out, and apparently he logged into like they could each go into. She's got like 3 Instagrams
Oh my god.
because she promotes herself on one page.
Okay.
And, she has a backup page.
Promotes herself for what though? Like an
She does
OnlyFans type of
foot
thing?
Fetish videos.
Gross.
and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
You asked the question. I'm telling you.
Yep.
the
All right.
answer.
Oh, I had a reaction. I'm sorry. Go on.
So he fucking apparently read the whole conversation.
Between you and her.
Yes.
Oh.
So then she's like, "We got to stop texting." My boyfriend read the whole conversation. I'm like, "Here we go."
Yeah.
Like, because now I'm just waiting.
Are you worried at this? Do you think this
No, I'm
guy's
not
gonna
worried
go
at all.
after
This is
you?
routine for Chick.
Yeah.
No, I'm not worried at all.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
Another schmuck.
Another
not my problem.
boyfriend trying to get his girlfriend back from me.
No, nothing was being taken.
Okay.
But anyway, he starts. I
Something was
wait
being
about
taken.
I don't know 4 or 5 hours, and then all of a sudden he starts hitting me up.
He
through
reaches out to you.
He reaches out to me on his page.
On his Instagram.
On his Instagram.
Now, is he also selling feet pics?
No, he's just the one who was like his idea that she do it, and then
Yeah.
he gets
Oh,
mad
he's the mastermind.
when all these people
He's
start
business
talking
manager.
to her. One, in the conversation, I even asked her, I'm like, so, you hooking up with anybody these days? Because I haven't talked to her in a while.
Right.
And she says, yes. I said, who? She said, a few guys.
Oh.
So she's out there.
Oh,
And
oh,
this
she's
kid
out there.
decides to get mad at me because I was the one who got
Well, yeah,
caught.
Well,
She
you were
had-
the worst one.
Yeah.
He saw them all.
Yeah, he's like,
It's like a slew of messages, and he's like, "This one though,
But
you
this
fucking
guy-
kidding me?"
this is the guy. What does he have that I don't have?
So he just starts threatening me. I know where you live. I'm going to come to your house, threatening all this. And I'm just like, okay. And my basically just like, one, you should be mad at her and not me. I don't
Which
know
is
you.
true.
I thought she was single.
Mhm.
And,
Which you didn't.
But whatever. You know, be mad at her. Not like, if that was him, he would bang my girlfriend. Like, you don't know me. You don't give a shit. So I was just like,
Maybe
whatever,
he wouldn't.
dude.
though.
Yeah.
You come.
Maybe he's
Maybe
a nice
he-
guy.
maybe he
No, he's
wouldn't.
not. You come to my house. I'm just gonna call the cops. Like I'm not even gonna walk at it. Like I'm not. I'm fucking don't need this bullshit. And that's how I left it. And then he.
What if
tried,
he gets you while you're in your car?
What if he gets you
Go for
sleeping in the car?
I just put justice. I seen what he like. Who he. I know who he is.
Oh.
I'm not. There's not a little bit that's worried.
He's not afraid.
But
All right.
anyway, it just wound up. He was telling me he was gonna rape me. He called me a cunt. He
That's
fucking.
an odd threat.
Yeah.
That is.
Well, I don't want to get into why he said he was gonna rape me, but
No, can you please?
No, I really
No,
can't.
I really want to know.
I don't know about that laugh
I
that he
can't.
just did. All right. You can't?
Okay,
Yeah,
you gotta
I
tell me
can't.
after.
All right.
I will. I
Listen,
promise.
if you're friends of Chic, I guarantee he'll text every single one of you all the details of why.
You're
that's-
you
gonna-
want the
gonna
details? Ask me. I'm just not putting
You
it
are
out on the
literally
airwaves.
gonna text the entire
the entire-
listenership
yeah, there's
of
not
the
one
show.
person that won't know this. We should make you throw your phone in a lake, and then that'll be the Patreon. Like you're texting. You
Yes.
could. Our Patreon is like you can find out what Chic is really up to. You know?
Well, I'll put my phone number out there and people just text me.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
Why
that.
not?
I would have no problem getting a different phone, like a burner phone.
Yeah, the problem
Putting
is
the number out there.
Here's the problem. You can't tell anybody all your stuff right away. Like the second something happens to you that's a little wacky, you start texting everybody you know, right?
You'd have
Not
to.
necessarily. I mean, you're a
Well,
little
not everybody,
dramatic.
but some.
But most
There's a
people.
few people.
There's a group.
There's a
There's
group.
a secondary group that gets it a week later.
Yeah.
There's some people who get it as it happens,
Yeah.
almost play by play.
Yeah.
And then there's people. It's like, oh, you know what? I forgot to tell this person.
Yeah.
And that's like.
Did I
too
tell you?
later.
By the way, he did this to me today. He had already told me this story, and then he started telling me it again.
Right before we started
Yeah.
recording.
I was like, yeah.
This is the
we talked
professional
on the phone.
podcaster, by the way. He's like,
He's
"Let me-
what?
no, before we start, let me tell you this great story.
I know.
No, because I wasn't sure if you were gonna want me to go on air with it because it's.
It's not my issue. It's yours.
A man threatened to rape you, Jake. That's a
Yeah.
big.
You bring that on this.
So I
You bring that on
basically
the podcast.
was just like, all right.
Is he available to be a guest?
I would bring him on. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
but
all right.
that's
We
probably
have-
not.
We
not
got
doing it here.
cameras. We got cameras now.
That's probably not going to happen. But so that was how. And then it just never got a text again. And she even tried hitting me up and I blocked her and like unfriended her and everything. So
So she's thirsting for you. This is all happening, and she's
I don't
trying
want
to
to
hit
say
you
that,
up.
but it is what it is.
She's like, but you know what? I'm gonna miss this chick.
He just winked. He just winked at me. I don't want to say that, but it is what it is. I'm telling you, if I was his boyfriend, I would not be well either because this is losing your
It's a
girlfriend.
tough
to you-
one.
He didn't
even if
lose her.
she
They're
is a
probably
foot
still
model.
dating.
If
and
he were like an athlete,
she's
or
not
going to
hook up with me anymore, but she apparently got a bunch of other guys. Like it's
Right.
not
Right, but
stopping.
they're all athletes.
Like
and
I'm the
and-
least of
yes.
his worries.
Right.
Like I'm not trying to take her. or
Which
do
kind of
anything.
makes you the most.
What do you mean?
Because you're like the most unassuming guy. He's like, I don't even understand this.
Yeah. Well, Chris, you're right because he plays it. He plays it like I don't even want it.
Yeah.
And then she comes to him.
Right.
Right. So all the other guys, they're thirsty. Right? Is that
Yeah, I
that's
don't
what the
play
kids
that
say?
game.
They're thirsty men.
I don't play that game.
And you don't play that game. You wait till they
Chick's
come to you.
the
I like
boss. He's
No, I'm not a boss by
it.
any
He's-
means.
He is.
no, he is.
Look at him.
plays
He
that.
loves.
Look at him. He
Look
loves
at
this
him.
so much.
This
So
is
not
the
true.
This is the happiest he's been. Like he looks.
I'm
Like,
not.
oh my God! Look at him.
He's so fucking happy.
I'm not
Look at
so
him.
happy. Stop.
Oh my God!
Stop it.
His whole body language changed.
Yeah.
His shoulders and everything.
He relaxed.
Yeah.
Well, I think I caught the other girl that I was, or robot that the Russian bot that I was talking to. Remember we talked about last week?
yeah. So what's
I
going
think
on with
it's
that?
because they started
Your
really.
love life is something.
It's not a love life. This was just.
No, this
Your
is a Russian
internet
bot.
life.
That was a Russian bot
Yeah.
that I just was like, let's see how long this can go.
Okay.
Now,
I
can
feel
you
like
FaceTime her right now?
This
and
was
get
the
her on
one
podcast?
that I said I flipped it on.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So this person
If
wanted.
you listen to last week's episode, this is the person you were talking about last week, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So they were hitting me up all the last 3 days, asking me to get them coin.
Coin?
They just say coin. I need coin to build a stack. It's like it's cryptocurrency talk, I guess.
I need coin to
So
build
I
a
keep on
stack.
just trying to one, I'm never sending them money. Two, I'm trying to get for them to see. I want to see how much they'll really go to try and scam.
I want to see how far they'll go, so I'm thinking about sending them some money.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna give him my address.
So I was
my
like,
phone
no.
number.
You need a credit card? Oh, you don't have a credit card over there. You need a credit card?
I'm just trying to get her to send videos.
I'm gonna give him all the info of my credit card, but not the last 3 digits.
No,
And
I'm just trying to
see
get her to
if-
FaceTime or call, just a conversation. She tells me that she's handicapped and can't talk on the phone.
Did you say you're handicapped
Wait,
as well?
what?
That's what she told me.
What do you mean?
Well, he or she, whatever. The bot told me that they
Well,
were handicapped.
that is a great excuse.
I'm sorry, I can't talk on the phone because I said, I'll send you money if you call me or FaceTime me. And it was just a reason why they can't. And then they don't do FaceTime. I don't do FaceTime. I just can't do FaceTime. And then the thing is I can't talk on the phone because I'm handicapped.
Oh my God.
Like she's a mute.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
No,
So I
she
was
doesn't
like,
have a
I'm
tongue.
sorry. I said if you really needed that money so bad, you would do it. But you're a bot.
Yeah.
And I just kept on saying scam. You're a scam.
You
they
just
were,
kept scam.
Yeah. And
I
they
know, are
were,
they coming back? Or?
they were going please, Tom. Please.
Please, Tom.
They got the wrong guy.
I got the wrong
They
guy.
got the wrong
So-
guy.
I don't even have money to give him if I wanted to.
I know. It's amazing.
And they're gonna do all this work, and they'll FaceTime him, and he's like, I got $4.
I got $4.
$4. I can give you some
that's
Red
total
Bull coupons.
for the week. Yeah, you. It's amazing that you want to go that far. I appreciate it because it's something I wouldn't do, but the fact that you bring it to that level where it gets to where they're pleading with you.
They were pleading with
The
me.
fact that this person had to be like, I don't have
they
a
were,
mouth.
They would just, dude, it was, I plead with you, please, Tom. I need crypto. I need to build my stack.
You need to build your own stack.
Look.
Before you.
Pleading. You are hurting me with that.
Oh my God!
Please.
Wait.
Oh God.
Oh my God. It's so broken English too.
It is. That's why it's a bot.
No, it's not a bot. This is a Russian man.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping that you were my last hope in this, but you failed me.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I feel so
That guy's
sad.
got his arm cut off
I
because
feel
of you.
so sad.
Oh my God.
See that? I don't even FaceTime, I swear. I said, sorry
Tom.
to disappoint you.
Just random Tom.
Tom, I'm real. I swear. You were trying to stress me.
Look at me.
It's
I
our
am real.
Look at this. Please, 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 Tom. Don't hurt me. You were trying to stress me. It's unfair. I flip him for real.
You're really a lunatic.
You actually flipped
No,
him though. No,
he's
you're not
insane.
well, but that's
Dude, he's
great.
You are not right.
Don't
in the
try and
head.
scam me.
What? But
Don't
when
try
did-
and scam me, or I will waste all my time.
I will waste a week for you.
But a week ago, you were sending me pictures of it. She's not that bad, right?
if they're
She's
real,
not that bad.
if they're real,
A week ago, some part of you thought that was a real human.
it's always a
being.
1% chance, and there's some weirdo who just is
it's
only
strange how they
communicates through
always go
socials.
after guys like him, you know?
What are you
guys
clicking
like
on?
me. No, she did it through the adult babies.
Yeah, but they
Oh,
went
okay.
after the king adult baby.
Well,
King
six
Babe.
picks you liked.
I want you to pick me. Could you imagine someone does that to him in the future though? There's a fangirl, and that's your dream girl.
That's
Yeah.
not my.
She's a
you
fan
guys
of you.
have this warped view of what you think I am.
You have a
that
warped
is
view
so
of everything.
distorted. I do have a warped view of life and things.
You wouldn't love
But-
a woman who's like, I
But
listen
you
to
guys
every
think
episode.
I'm like this narcissist, like all about me. I'm gonna trample over everybody. Like it's so
No,
not
I don't
true.
think. I don't think that's true at all.
Or I just want people to like praise me or
No, but you don't hate it.
no. One,
Yeah, I don't-
everybody
As
likes
you
a
should.
compliment.
I was going to say, you shouldn't hate
Everybody likes a compliment.
Chick needs compliments though. Everybody likes. You need it.
I
though.
don't need
No,
them.
because you get very hurt if you don't get enough attention.
If anything, I'm sensitive.
Oh, he's the most sensitive. It's
it. You're a sensitive soul.
Yeah, like you make me out to be like this fucking villain.
No, but I'm saying.
I
you
love
have
how you
someone-
make me out to be a villain, and his first two stories are he's toying with some Russian man, and then he's
Who
with
feels bad for a bot?
it's a person. God knows what's going on over there.
Poor
Okay,
fucking Nigerian
Yeah,
just trying to get some water.
Just trying to get some money from fucking
I'm sure things
crypto.
aren't well wherever that person is living. All right,
That guy probably lives in a mansion just doing scams.
all right. Maybe
That's
he
a
lives,
warped
maybe he's
view of
doing
how
very
that works.
maybe he's in a mansion, right? Dealing with you,
Yeah,
trying to get coin from you.
Stack his
People who
coin.
live in mansions like to spend all their time pleading to
You
Tom.
ever hear about
Please
those,
don't hurt me,
those
Tom.
scams that go on where people make fucking thousands and millions?
Those people are much more smarter than this guy.
Yeah.
Probably.
They're
This
not. They're like,
Please, Tom, send me
Please, Tom,
$15
you
of
hurt me.
nondescript cryptocurrency.
I'm not a villain.
You know
But,
what's funny? They never
the
gave
boyfriend
me an
reached
amount.
out to me.
I have no idea how much they thought they were going to get sent.
Probably like $12
it
because they
doesn't
live
matter.
in like.
No, I'm just curious. They never asked
Nigeria.
for like a number.
No, they just
Yeah.
wanted a stack, man.
They
You
They
know
just
what
just
it is.
wanted a
They
stack.
just wanted a
She
stack.
should
said one
ask.
thing that I think was
It's not
whatever.
a she. Let's stop saying that.
Yeah, he's still living in that. She's a
I was
she.
thinking about helping her out, you know?
I have no other. It says, "Can you get me a Steam?" What the fuck
a
is a Steam?
steam?
I wrote, "Huh?"
What did she say after that?
Pleading,
For a steam.
and then I just wrote FaceTime question mark. And then it says, "No, I can't. You are hurting with that."
You are hurting with that.
Yeah, this person.
You are hurt to me.
Well,
You are hurt. She doesn't know what she's saying, or he, whatever you want to call it, the bot.
It's a guy from Russia. That's what we're calling him.
Please, chick, you are no hurt to me.
Wow.
So that's my life.
What your
Well-
life would be if you just cut this part out. If you cut that wackiness out of your life, like what you could
Boring.
accomplish.
Yeah, I was going to say, what would you do at the time?
What do you think it gets in the way? At night when I'm watching TV.
A nice walk,
texting?
a brisk walk in
I
the
think it
evening.
would be better for your mental health to not deal with this. It's like you're using too much space in your brain.
work
for this
I like
harder
getting
on-
mental advice from the fucking head
I will
case.
say, though, you worked harder on this bot or Russian spy than you have on a lot of things.
Stop.
You do if you put.
Stop.
But no, I envy how much work you put into that. But imagine you
How
applied
much?
that.
What I don't get is how much time and work people think a text takes.
But you're thinking about it all
It's
day.
just it
And no, I'm not though.
it occupies your mind.
You know what my problem is? I can't. If I'm doing something and then a thought comes in, I can't wait till the end of the day to.
Because you'll
send
forget
out.
it.
Right, but what if they're bad thoughts? Like, let me fuck with this Russian.
Yeah,
Well, that's not really what happens. I mean, you guys.
I
Make
mean,
it
it
seem
did.
like
How,
That's
no, but how does
exactly
it
what
work?
happened.
Because we don't know how it works. So what's the process that you're doing
she
something?
slid or he slid into my DM,
Uh-huh.
and then it just went from there. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna talk to this person and see
There
what's
is
going
not
on.
one person that will slide into your DMs that you won't entertain, right? Everything.
Not always. Some of them, blatantly are just like
Oh.
the escort, like the blatant pictures where
How many of these do you get?
I get a lot.
Who do you
See,
follow?
That's
I don't
something.
follow any.
What do you like?
I don't get any of these.
Can I promise you on Facebook and my Instagram, you could go to my page. I follow Griselda, and I follow just my friends. Like I only follow people I know. I don't follow.
How are they
celebs.
finding you?
Yeah, they're
I
finding
follow
you. though.
tattoo things.
I follow that too, but they're finding you. I get none of this.
I don't get any of these either.
I
zero.
swear I don't know why. I don't know.
He's a mark.
You
right?
like-
Go to my Instagram. I don't go on and see anything other than my people I follow.
You might have liked one porn thing in years, and then they just like this guy.
And
Hit
it
him with
might
everything
work
we
that
got.
there's some kind of thing where they know that this guy responds to the people
That
like
might
that.
be it. Maybe
That
they
could
see
be-
that there's
they
like
see-
an
that-
activity from your messages from
That
unknown.
must be it.
This guy responds to bots.
Yeah, everybody else
That's
is
what I'm
like,
saying.
okay.
Yeah. That could be.
Boy,
I don't do it on Facebook really ever. That's more of an Instagram.
that's
thing.
an Instagram thing. Okay.
Because Facebook is pretty much.
Chick, you need a Twitter.
I have to.
He has a Twitter.
You need to just be
I used to
angry
love
on
Twitter.
Twitter all day.
I don't like. You see my Facebook. I don't post anything other than my
You
show.
post
really.
more than anyone I ever know.
Yeah, you're constantly.
But I don't know.
Go
any-
look at my page. I haven't posted like that in 3
Besides
years.
pictures,
I talk about the show. That's it.
but besides
Okay.
pictures,
And then
you're the only
occasionally with
person
a
I
big
know who does like a text post on Facebook.
I
to,
don't
to
do
stir the
that
pot.
anymore.
Did we just talk about one a month ago?
No, I'm talking about. You said
No, like to stir the pot. You post
that's
something.
like once a month, if that.
Right, I'm saying you need a Twitter. You
I've
gotta-
maybe go look at my posts on how
Okay.
often they are.
You got to
I'll
stir the
vouch
pot.
by
They're
that.
more than most people.
No, they're not though.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's just the people I follow.
I would like you to go on my page and follow and look
I
at how
can't-
I
I
believe
post
you
it.
that it's more than most.
There was a time where I
It's not more
posted
than my most.
all night long when I was watching sporting events and I was like a play.
All right. So you've slowed down a little bit.
Oh
Slow
my
down.
God,
I
you got the-
basically stopped.
You got the play-by-play of Chick's life on Facebook.
Once the politics started taking over, that's when I basically bowed out.
That's
That
when you
is a
bow.
problem.
Wait, all right. That's
That's fair.
And I
Fair
swear, anybody who follows me now, occasionally I'll put up a pot stirring post, but it's still rare.
Okay. I wouldn't call it rare, but it just happens. I have never in my life wanted to be sitting around like, let me stir the pot.
And again, it doesn't
Today.
take any time. You put it up and then you just let it sit.
Well, it definitely takes time because then you're commenting and you're dealing with all this stuff, and then you're texting. Look what this
I
person
will
wrote
say
back.
one pot stirrer just on this thing. When you posted your show thing and Chick was like, "You dope, make this
Oh, yeah.
shareable."
I know.
That was great.
Who promotes stuff?
You promoted something privately.
You
I don't know
promote
why it was
privately.
on private.
And no, because all your posts are.
Oh, they are.
Yeah. you
Hey,
have to
maybe I don't
change
want
that.
some people to see. All
But
right.
then why promote a show? You should take anybody who's willing to walk.
I
in
have
that
certain.
fucking
I have
door.
certain. There's certain comic stuff that I don't want other comics to see because they ask for spots. But it's only
Dude,
toward.
if you're that, you gotta just put it out there. Like, listen, you didn't get booked this show. Next one. Like,
Believe me, I have a ton of those.
I understand that, but these people
That's
also
what's
have
in
to
my
grow
DMs.
up a little bit.
Don't-
But
you know
what
who
are you
slides
gonna
in my
do, though?
DMs?
So then you can't promote a show because
No.
fear that somebody
No.
might see
I
it.
mean, it goes to. I have like 2,000 people on there that see it.
But what I'm saying is nobody could share it. It won't ever extend to an audience beyond your circle.
It's fine. I mean, it's
right. Isn't that defeat the whole purpose of what you're doing professionally?
maybe,
Sort
but I don't.
I think so.
I don't think.
Counterintuitive,
Yeah,
like.
I think Facebook. Is
I'm not saying that
How many
you're-
people from
I'm-
your
listen, I know
Facebook
it's
are
not
gonna buy
gonna blow
tickets?
up.
That's
But
what
what,
I'm
what
saying.
I'm
Say,
saying, it
though?
just doesn't make sense.
Most of us we have the same amount of friends, and I have a bunch of people, and I'm throwing it on Facebook. I barely get
Here's
it.
what I'll say:
understand
his
it.
private Facebook page isn't going to get you much growth. You need like a public page that
Yeah,
people can like.
I'm not.
Or
and
almost a comedy page that
and
people like. Like
also-
a professional
Right, like a
page.
professional-
Here's
right,
the thing.
like a
For that
public-
show, it's all local people. I'm not. I'm.
Listen,
it's mostly people
I
I
get
know.
it. I'm just saying, in theory,
Listen,
you
if I-
would you would think that you wouldn't make it. You know, it's like wanting to gain followers but having your account private.
I don't understand that. I
You know what
don't
I mean?
understand when I see a comedian
Oh
or
yeah,
a professional.
But
have
that's
a,
Instagram.
right, a private Instagram
But
account.
what's
But I've
the,
seen that.
But if you got to mix, in my opinion, you should be looking for any sort of exploitation that you could put out there.
But you say it's private. It's going out to like 2,000 people. It's going out to all of my
But
friends.
it's unshareable.
Is it
so
2,000
but-
people who are seeing it? No.
No, but
Do you know how Facebook works?
but
5% of them maybe see that.
it's been shared a bunch of times. It's been put on.
I'm not knocking this particular post.
I get-
'cause
I
it's
get
a
what you're
moot-
saying.
It's a moot point. Like
I totally get what
you
you're saying.
sold out the show anyway. But in theory, you should want everything just so there's always the slight possibility that someone outside the circle can see it.
If I do a video or something like,
But
I'll
like
do that.
he was saying,
Yeah.
there's comics, people who like you go to friend and it's like
On
why,
Instagram, I totally don't.
why
get
are
that.
you trying to use social media for views, likes,
Twitter,
all
yeah.
this, but then nobody can ever look at your profile, one, to see if they want to follow you, two, to see your videos. Like you have to one by one.
Yeah, no,
How
I don't
you
get
ever?
that either.
How
I
are you?
think that's insane.
And
yeah.
I'm not saying that Instagram and Facebook are the way you're going to blow up because chances are it's not. But it's counter and it doesn't make sense.
But you know, with Facebook, it's not like people can't find me. Like, it's
Oh,
just
I know.
that you couldn't share.
I know.
Like, it's not like
But you
I'm
know they
closed
can't.
off
If
from-
somebody looks you
But
up,
if you had a page, they would be able to find.
but
it.
if I looked you up and your post was private, I wouldn't even see that. If it was public, just looking you up, I would see it.
I get it.
I know you don't care. And
something
you're right.
like that. If it's a video, that's different. This is, I don't want people that I don't know unless they're part of the area. I don't know that.
I want to keep it in the community.
For those tickets there, it's basically people I know and comics that around here. But yeah, you're right. I should make it public, I guess, but it's not.
Listen, I know
I've
that's
never. It's not like I make it public and then I get 30
Well, that's what I'm saying.
tickets from
I know
someone.
nothing's going to happen off it. It just doesn't make sense to me.
I
That's the only reason
I get
why
what you're
wrote
saying,
that.
but I think it's less of a big deal.
Oh, I don't
on
think
that,
it's a big deal.
on that specific thing. If I had a private Instagram, you're right. That makes no sense as a comic because then people won't.
I think that's
yeah.
I almost think a private Instagram is ridiculous because it's not like Facebook.
It's for people that
Why do
don't
you even have it then?
But that's my
it's-
point.
It's
Like
for people that are not trying to promote.
Right.
Most people just want to
one
look at
promote
their friends.
what though? What are you putting on your Instagram that's so private?
They could be somebody that's an older person. You never know. People are
That's
private.
a Facebook. I don't know. I stopped posting on my Instagram.
I just
completely.
think Instagram to me is like the difference where like Facebook is more
Yeah.
personal. You can look up personal
Right.
information. Instagram, they don't have. There's no
It's not. There's no
profile.
family. There's no
family,
like,
friends.
It's, not,
It's just pictures.
yeah.
Yeah,
if you're really that nervous about people seeing any of, why even have it?
because some people, not everybody talks about their lives on a podcast. People are private. So certain people just want to see pictures of their granddaughter or their
totally.
family member.
And I get that. I'm just
So-
saying. I feel like if we didn't have a public thing going on, I wouldn't have an Instagram at all.
Yeah. So then
What's the point?
Exactly.
Oh, what's the point?
because
I
certain people.
mean, I enjoy Instagram. I like over Facebook.
I think you're discounting like people that are just want to see pictures of their family
Yeah.
and friends, and they're not trying to everybody see this. It's like people they
Do
only
you
want.
think, do you think you're that important that everybody's looking to see your shit?
No, I just think
That's
that-
the other thing.
I just think certain people are like, I don't want to be bothered by other stuff. I just want to see my friends, and that's it. I don't think that's that weird. I think it's weird. If
I don't think it's weird. I just don't.
I think it's weird if a comic
I wouldn't do
or
it.
somebody that's. But I get why people do it. Like it makes total sense to me why certain people would want to be private on Instagram.
Instagram, I don't get as much as Facebook.
Yeah, all right. I don't know.
I just find Facebook
Yeah.
to be a little more personable than Instagram.
yeah.
Instagram is extremely shallow. It's just pictures.
It is, but if you're an older person, and
What's wrong with why are old people like? What is that? They can't be seen by people because they're old.
No, I don't think-
you're stereotyping old people.
or
He's
younger,
an ageist.
maybe they don't.
Ages.
Maybe they.
old people. How many old people are on Instagram?
Maybe they don't want to be reached out by bots. Maybe there's just a reason for
Oh,
that.
because you know what? A chick, if you were 20 years older, would have sent that Russian bot some money.
He
Some
definitely
stacks.
would. Maybe their family's like, listen, Dad's a little wacky. Let's keep it on private so people don't reach out to him.
I'm not even talking about the old. I don't really follow any old.
I think we're
people.
beating this to death.
Yeah.
I think
But
we're beating the
whatever.
Instagram thing to death.
I started a new job today.
What?
Quit your other one.
No, on Sunday I went out. I do a little Sunday fun
That
day
was
with a couple.
clickbaity.
Yeah, that was.
I do. Well, he's so dumb. I already told him this. He's like, what?
You said I have a new job. I think
Yeah.
you have like.
So
got rid of the old one.
on Sunday I do like a little meetup session with a couple comics, do some writing, we'll drink a little bit, we'll have a good little Sunday fun day, right? So I'm with Andrew Bergen, friend of the podcast, and he does DoorDash. So somehow this guy talked me into DoorDash. He's like,
jeez.
I'll refer you, and if you get a certain amount by September, we get $900 or something like that. So I'm like, all right. That night, I'm like, I do it. I sign up, and I'm on vacation this week, so I'm like, might as well. Half the time, if I'm sitting at home, like I don't watch that much TV during the day or anything, so I'm like, I'm bored. So like, I signed up for it, and now I'm a dasher when I'm, every once in a while.
I am going to incessantly order DoorDash
Yeah, please,
and make you drive to my house.
and pay me.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah,
be great.
that's what he
No,
wants
I
you to
think
do.
that would be great.
That would be better than
I want
random
it for
people.
Instagram. That'd be
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'd rather have it going to somebody I know because I eat your food.
Yeah, I dip
Sorry,
my
Chris.
I dip my.
I'm
toe
not calling
into
you.
I would love to anybody I see, but I dipped my toe in it today. I tried it out for the first time. I only did like an hour, made like 20 something bucks. And,
Oh, that's kind of cool though.
Think about it. You
That's
do
a good
5
chunk
hours,
of money.
You make $100.
oh, you make good money.
You make decent money.
Decent money.
That's a good chunk of money.
And I was only doing small like stuff, But
Listen, next time I lose my job, I'm probably going to become a professional dasher.
You should-
There's not going to be a next time, buddy.
yeah, you never know.
you should
you
do
can't.
it like on half a days. Like I was thinking while I was doing
Well, I don't
it.
really have. I mean, I could do it at night, but right now, I had this show. I have my work Monday through Friday.
Did you just consider this show?
But it's something I do at night. If I work till 4 and then did the show at 6, where am I dashing?
At
5 to 6.
But we only do this.
know what
we
I'm
only do
saying?
this show one day a week.
I said I do that. I have softball.
Oh, all right.
I-
All right. Yeah.
My thing was, I was like, I just want to make
I was
like,
coaching.
I wanna
I'm
make-
not completely. I know everybody
I
thinks I
know.
do absolutely nothing.
I know you
but
don't.
just text.
but well, you do a lot of that. But my plan was like, I just want to make $100-$200 a week, just extra, just to have like spending
yeah,
money.
that's what I have. I got
And
my
that would
side-
be-
my side gig.
I think it would be great for you, and you could easily do that.
Well, I do have a side gig.
Oh, okay. You do?
Yes.
What is that? Oh, all right.
Oh, we can't talk about it.
No.
All right.
I blatantly no, and I make. I do okay.
You do
Oh,
all
okay,
right. So you
good.
do have a
Oh, so
little.
you got your own
you
hustle.
have your
have
DoorDash of your own.
I have my own DoorDash.
All right.
Street dash.
Yeah. Well, I thought you would be good at it because it's so
I'm not opposed to doing it.
it's so easy. It's something I think you should look into. Even if you did it like once a day. On
Listen,
Sunday or
Legitimately,
something.
if I had a car, I would
Next
do that
time
all
I
the time.
next time I go back to rock bottom, that's what I do.
But this could prevent you from going rock bottom.
well, that's
what I'm
why
saying.
when rock bottom's about to come, I hit the DoorDash.
Maybe start a little
But if
bit
you start
before.
before,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
this is maybe a new way of looking at things. If you start before, you get a little money saved away, easy. I'm gonna do 5 hours on a Sunday.
I am aware. I know how it works.
You
I
like
looked
get,
into this before you even started. it.
he gets mad
Because
when
Jim
we
Just
ask
waits
him
till he's
to do
running
work.
down the hill.
Yeah,
To
you-
start
No,
looking at
because
odds.
I have a couple incomes right now. I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Listen, you could always do more, but right now I don't. I'm not.
No,
I-
you don't want
My
that.
car's a lease. I drive all day long anyway.
You do. All right.
Doing
Wait,
a
do you drive
DoorDash.
your car for
Yes.
work?
Yes.
Okay, see that's
Oh,
different.
wow.
I'm
That's
driving my car for 8 hours every day to
'Cause
do DoorDash at night.
that would be
I
a
get
lot.
it.
That's
It's
a
a
lot
lot
buy
of
that
fucking,
car out.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
No way.
Because
No way.
my car.
Occasionally, I don't drive my car at work, but 60% of the time, I'm.
I really
using
wish
my
they'd
car.
give you one of
Gotcha.
those Red Bull trucks that has the can.
Well, I
coming
don't
out.
work
Yeah,
for
what
them.
do you have to do to get?
I
that?
don't work for them.
Oh, it's like a
We're a
private.
distributor.
Okay.
But
of
that
Red Bull.
distributor should have a Red Bull truck.
No, that's the Red Bulls, and when they do certain events, they'll bring them there. Like we may be at an event with them, but
Alright.
I have yet to see that. So
All right. What's up with
hopefully,
you?
I get to them. Like I get to that day.
That'd be great.
Yeah,
I
mean,
totally
that's-
get it now. You know, I with the door dashing thing, my car doesn't get used unless I'm driving to a mic.
I'm saying, like,
So
it's
that
not like I don't have like I'm in my car all day.
yeah, that's a different thing.
Like I put about 50 to 80 miles on my car a day.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a decent
yeah, it's
amount.
a bit.
Yeah, that would be that. might-
Occasionally I don't,
That's
but
big.
for the most part I do.
Mm.
I'm not door dashing unless this job
No.
is done.
All right.
If I had an office job, yeah, I would do the DoorDash.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
I
mean,
Or
that's-
if I
that's
drove
lot of
a
miles.
truck, like a different car
right.
than mine.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I get
But
it.
even so, you drive. You don't want to drive even more when you're done driving.
I kind of like driving. On the
I
day-
enjoy driving, but driving for 8 hours
And then no, I wouldn't
to
do it.
want
like
to
that.
drive again for another 4 hours.
Totally.
I just don't want to do it.
Chris, what's up with you? What's
I got my second shot.
Ooh,
That
how'd
was
it go?
fun. That didn't feel great. but-
you didn't have any.
I
Major...
felt like shit for like a day and a half. I'll say.
I thought you were going to say a week.
Yeah,
It
it was
sounded
No,
like
no,
a
no,
week.
no, no.
You would still you had that W
Yeah.
sound.
No,
You were
because I was
saying,
gonna say I
"Ooh,
got
day
it a
and a
week ago. I felt like shit for a day and a half.
Really?
Yeah,
Like
but
couldn't
just
get out of bed
sluggish
or
and
just sluggish?
Sluggish and whatever.
Okay.
But
Alright.
I'm shot.
Maybe we're going to get the Delta.
Good. So you're
Good
good
to
to
go.
go.
Yeah,
Good to.
we're
head
good to
back.
go. Still no word on that. We'll probably book something tomorrow or the next day.
Oh, to go back on the
Yeah.
road.
We'll
All right.
probably
So
book-
you're ready to book.
Ready to book.
All right. Nice.
Now that we got the shot, we're good to go.
And she's also.
She's got the shot the same day.
How'd she
had
do?
no side effects.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Her
I don't
arm
have any
tingled
either.
for a minute.
My arm hurt for the first shot.
Yeah, but the arm. I don't
the arm-
even. That's not
not-
even a
yeah,
side.
I don't
effect,
consider
you
that
know?
because that's every
That's
shot.
because it goes into the
Because you
muscle,
stuck
right?
a needle in my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was good. Yeah, we're just thinking about that and got some cool work stuff going. on.
Nice,
Happy
man.
about
That's
that, man.
exciting. Anything you could share with?
Yeah,
her?
I did. I'm doing a commercial for a hot sauce company.
Ooh.
What type of hot sauce? Can we say that yet?
Yeah, it's a habanero hot sauce. It doesn't have a name yet. We're
Oh,
still.
okay.
It's in development, but it's someone local in Massapequa. hired
Chick doesn't like
hired
it,
me
right?
to do like an Instagram ad for them.
What's it,
And
an
we're gonna-
Italian hot sauce?
No, actually, I probably would have said no. Trinidadian.
Oh,
or
thank
whatever.
God.
Okay.
Trinidadian.
I have faith
How
in
do
the
you
hot
say?
sauce
This
now.
dude is fucking awesome. So we're gonna do something ridiculous. We're gonna break bottles and. do
Oh,
some
like for the
fun stuff.
commercial?
Yeah. It's gonna be fun.
All right.
Could I
that
get in
sounds
the
cool.
commercial?
We'll see.
All right.
You want to get flipped
What does that
by
mean?
like a martial artist?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah?
that would be
Okay.
great.
Yes.
Yeah,
That would be
that would be
100%.
fantastic. Okay, yes.
The guy knows what he's doing.
He's a 72-year-old trained martial artist.
72 years old, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what would he have to
I have
do?
faith in the elderly.
Now you're gonna have to get your ass kicked for at least 3 takes.
That's fine.
He could do that.
That's fine.
I have no problem doing that.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Oh,
that's a
this is
great.
gonna be good.
Yeah.
1,000%.
All right, I'm gonna get you a goofy T-shirt that says generic hot sauce, and
Whatever
he's,
you want.
he's gonna be beating the
I will
competition.
wear whatever you
I
want.
And
love
you're
this.
the competition.
I will wear whatever you want.
Okay.
I love it, Chick. This is gonna
This
be good.
is gonna
for
be
you.
good.
This is gonna be.
I
good.
was gonna take the flips, but now you can do it.
Why would you take him when I'll do it?
You're right. Why would I do that?
Take him when
I don't know what I was thinking. So that I have a couple. I got hired to do a coffee commercial.
You need
Excited
somebody to
about
get like
that.
coffee in their face?
No, that's for a different audience. That's for a different audience. And
We're gonna drown you in a cup of coffee,
some-
Chick. Are you okay
do
with
it. I'll
that?
do it.
some fun shit to do at home. I'm happy
Oh,
about
that's
that.
great, man. That's
B show
exciting.
on Thursday.
Oh yeah. I do have a short stack. Do we have enough time? You think?
Yeah. I don't know.
Um,
You got the time.
Yeah, we're
fine.
We're all right. I do have a short stack today. Do you want me to get into that?
Yeah.
Besides that, yeah.
How long is it?
Uh,
I'm joking. I've been wanting
it's
one
a
of these
couple
for a while.
pages.
I've been
Yeah.
wanting one of these for a while. Speaking of your short stacks, can I shout out a Chris pick
Yes.
of a podcast called International Infamy?
What is that?
It's basically B's short stack in a podcast,
Ooh.
Oh,
only on Spotify.
All right.
By I think it's made by Parcast, which is like a big company. Or
Okay.
whatever. But basically, every week they do like a weird story from some other part of the world.
Okay. Cool.
They did some shit on Florence, Italy. Literally freaked me out.
Maybe I should check
Yeah.
that out. Get some ideas.
You should get some ideas from there.
Um,
In fact, no one listened to that because you'll hear it on short stacks
because
next
I'll
week.
just use it. This story actually has been done in a bunch of podcasts. People might know this story, but it was on Forensic Files, so it's a well-known story. And I thought it was totally interesting to me. So I'll give it a shot. I'll see what you guys think. All right, you ready? Okay.
I think so.
This takes place in Ocean City, Maryland. Any of you guys ever been to Ocean City, Maryland?
Have
yeah,
not.
they're known for their crabs.
Known for their crabs. Great
I
crabs.
didn't know that.
Um,
Is that where the Old Bay seasoning comes from?
Takes about 15
Probably.
hours to get there.
It's a
It's the
decent
worst drive ever.
It's because you have to go on like
Yeah,
That sounds
it's-
like a flight.
It's
is
the
what that is.
absolute no.
No,
It's
it's a
not a
drive.
a long drive unless you hit the traffic that you're definitely going to
yeah.
hit.
And I feel like
That's
good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like leaving Long Island. It's not bad until you
yeah,
hit at the
because
inevitable.
it's like a bridge to get over there, right?
course.
It's like
It's
like
weird when you get close.
Yeah.
It's like boom. Now you're gonna stop
a
for
huge
3 hours.
Ocean City, Maryland's like a huge party town, and it's
Bachelor
bachelorettes.
spot.
Really?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, I wouldn't go there probably now, but
Yeah, I feel like it's more of an early 20s.
it's either early 20s or late 70s motorcycle group that hang out there.
Okay, and no in between.
Yeah. So anyway, it takes place in Ocean City, Maryland, Memorial Day weekend, 2002. A young couple from Virginia. This is a murder story, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you could have just went into it and we would have figured that
This,
out.
Yeah.
this fits right in with that.
So
podcast.
it's a little different than most short stacks that I do.
This is gonna be what happens to me when the boyfriend catches me.
You know
short
what?
stacks now are going to be murder stories.
If
Yeah,
I get
that's a good
murdered,
idea.
can you make it a short stack?
Of
course.
Of
It's
course. Oh
gonna
my
be a
God, we
great
would
story.
do so much with
We
it.
would try to sell this to so many people.
That would be. And I talked about
All
it
our
on here.
merch.
It would set this.
Oh my God,
podcast
I would
apart.
try to make a
turn
documentary
this
about
into
it.
like one of those criminal podcasts.
Yes, that's
It would be
exactly
like
what we
it
do.
would be like literally, he talked about it on the podcast the
And it
week
would have
before.
the name of the episode, "The Adult Baby."
Yeah.
Yeah, the adult.
Yes.
Which adult baby got murdered? So this stars a young couple from Virginia. They were on vacation in Ocean City, Maryland. Josh Ford and Jeannie Crutchley. Josh was 32 at the time. Jeannie was 51. Older woman. Doesn't mean anything to the story.
It all means something.
After the trip, they didn't show up to their jobs. So this couple disappeared, all right? I think they were lawyers or something around that. They didn't show up for work. They were reported missing. So police went to the condo that they were staying in, and they found the genie's car, and it was like covered in dirt, so it hadn't been moved. And inside of the condo that they were staying with, they found clothes, they found a computer, and some credit cards.
Chair flipped over.
I think it was pretty well like it didn't happen here, but
It was like nothing happened there, but
they meant to come back, right? It was one of those. It's like
Right.
why would they leave all this stuff here and disappear? So police do like a quick check on the credit card, and they did a run, I guess, and they took a bus to Secrets. Now, anybody that's ever been to Ocean City, Maryland, has been to Secrets.
Yeah.
Okay.
look at this.
Yeah, Secrets is a. I went there. It was
Shit show.
That's the way to explain it. It's about 5 bars in one place on the water. It's
Tits and ass everywhere.
Yeah.
Guido City.
In a certain time
Oh,
in your
wow,
life,
okay,
it is
yeah.
one of the
That
best
is-
times, and I don't know if I could handle it today. Much like most of Ocean City.
It's like
I
a
gotta say,
small.
it looks pretty fun.
like-
Dude, it's a
Yeah.
good time.
It's like Vegas. It's like a small Vegas.
I had
minus the gambling.
I had a great weekend in Secrets.
This looks like fun.
It's a good time. So apparently, what happened? This couple, the Josh and Jeannie, that were missing, they met a
Jeannie
young.
is such an older person's
It is.
name.
Well, she was an older woman.
I
in
know.
the
That's what I'm saying, though.
And Josh, she got her little young Josh, like
Joshy.
Joshua. Come on, Joshua. So apparently, what happened was this couple met another couple on a bus to Secrets,
Of course.
and they were witnessed inside Secrets with this other couple.
Swing a club that kills them.
Yeah. So they were with this other couple in Secrets, and they were also seen leaving. I don't know if there's footage or whatever they were witnessed.
They were leaving, and each of the husbands had their finger in the other wife's ass.
So so after that, their credit cards go nothing. They like drop off the face of the earth after that. A week later, cops respond to a robbery at the local Hooters. It was
Another
like-
fine establishment.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, like a silent alarm goes off, and cops show up to a Hooters, and they find a truck backed up into Hooters, and there's a couple just unloading merchandise from Hooters. Okay, they weren't stealing money; they were taking Hooters T-shirts, Hooters hats. They were just stealing
Not
the
for
merch.
nothing. A merchandise steal you could turn for profit. It's a lot
You
of profit.
You could. But here's the thing: they weren't trying
this
to turn
what
it
you
for
would do?
profit.
No, not at all.
This was
It's the dumbest thing ever.
when they caught these two. They were another couple. They were a couple, and
Was it one of the two couples?
it wasn't one of the two.
Okay.
They were arrested. The two people. It was a man and a woman. Their names were Benjamin and Erica Seifert, I believe it's pronounced. So this couple. They're from Pennsylvania. They're about 25 years old, and they own a scrapbooking company. Okay, and the reason why they were, a scrapbooking
What is
company.
that?
They would make
They make
scrapbooks.
scrapbooks. What is that?
Like, have
Like
you ever?
4 people? Like they would just
Yeah, I guess if somebody would. I don't know how that
Unless
works.
they sell their scrapbook.
like you can't make a scrapbook yourself.
Yeah.
You hire them.
Yeah, you
Okay.
hire them.
There are people who would pay for that, though.
Yeah,
Oh, I
they're like,
bet,
I
yeah.
don't know how
It's
to
like those arts and
scrapbook.
craftsy people who think other arts and crafts. Oh, you're so good at arts and you're
Yeah.
so good at pasting.
I don't know how you start a company that way. I don't know
What
how.
kind of glue stick is that?
Is that a roll-on right there?
You got such a good scissor cut.
These guys are pros. So they're both mid-20s, and they live in Pennsylvania with this scrapbooking company. And apparently Erica had a thing for Hooters shirts. That's why they were robbing Hooters, which is bizarre, right?
That's a cover up.
There's a lot. Yeah, I do not buy that. I have a thing for Hooters shirts, so I'm gonna take a truck and back in and steal all of them.
It's absolutely true. That there's nothing else. She loved Hooters, and that's what they were doing.
Okay.
But there is
They have
something.
great wings.
There is something to it.
Oh, you good one, B.
The police found Josh Ford and Jeannie Crutchley's ID in the wallet of the couple that were stealing from Hooters. Okay, so they get arrested on the spot. They obviously did it, and apparently what happened was the lady Erica Seifrid, she tells the cop, like, she's like freaking out, and she tells the cop, "Can you go in my purse and get my anti-anxiety medicine?" And in the purse are the IDs of the two missing people from Secrets. They go on to say, like,
We're
well,
dumb as criminals.
so dumb. Also, they were hammered. Like, the guy,
That makes sense.
the guy was like, "Can I just put it back and we forget about this?"
gotta ask.
My wife really likes Hooters merch.
You gotta ask. You can't. Hey, you'll never know if they'd let you off if you don't ask.
Oh my God! So they also find in their they find the missing guy Josh. They find his ring, and the woman Erica is wearing it around her neck.
His wedding ring.
I don't know if they were
okay.
married, but it was a ring that
It was a promise ring because Josh was the candy.
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
So then they obviously they're arrested and
Dead
I
husband.
mean, clearly they did it.
yeah, something happened. Well, they claim they found it on the beach. They just found
I
this
mean,
ID.
that's not.
It could happen, but why? Why would you do it?
So
Unlikely.
you find people's ID on the beach, you keep it in your wallet?
No, I'm saying it's
Not at all.
No.
it could happen. I'm just saying it's unlikely. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
When I was a
definitely don't
young
buy it.
kid,
I think they either maybe if they didn't do it, they like who knows? They could have been in cahoots with the other couple.
right? So
Now it's a ring of murderous
Well,
swingers.
it could just be wrong place. Like they who knows? We never
it could
know.
be wrong place, wrong time.
They could have been. They could
They're
have caught
missing.
the other couple doing something with them, and things got out of hand. Shit happens.
Yeah, no, I get
But
it.
anyway, let's hear it.
So after they knew, so they go to the apartment of these two people they found robbing Hooters, and they find gunshots in the door of the bathroom. They find
Like a shootout happened.
yeah, they find a bullet hole.
No 911 calls about all the shots.
There was a 911 call. So they also find a fingerprint of the missing man's hand on the bathroom window.
Oh,
Trying
wow,
to get out of
okay.
the window as he's getting shot.
Yes. So it seems from the scene, it's like, all right.
Many of this shit.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. I love how he's like, I figured it out.
I
They were
already
in the
did.
bathroom.
detective, calm down. I got this.
All right, so we got a bullet hole in the bathroom door and a fingerprint on the bathroom window.
I'm thinking he was in here.
I'm thinking it's the bathroom.
No, I'm saying he was
Yeah.
trying to get out.
Chick actually pointed to his head. See? I know what's up. So anyway, they
Getting
also
past old chicks.
they also find like hair, which is gross, in like the apartment,
yeah,
right? From the missing couple.
Yeah, well, they were probably fucking first.
Well, yeah.
Chick's like, of course, you would fuck him before you kill him, right?
So then Erica starts singing. She's like, "Listen, it was my husband. It was his whole
That
idea."
I want to know. All right, go.
What do you want to know?
Go, keep going.
So yeah, Erica's like, "It was my husband," and then she goes, "Let's, I'll bring you to where the bodies are buried. It's in Delaware." And so they find the bodies. They were able to track the bodies, and
This is in Ocean City.
This is
though. It
Ocean
happened
City.
in Ocean
Yeah,
City.
yeah.
How far?
Delaware, I don't think
it's
it's
not that
far.
far.
I don't think it's far.
But it's still I mean, it's not close.
It's not close, but
you don't want to bury in the same
yeah,
state.
it's. I think
No,
it's
but that's
fairly
very
close.
premeditated then.
I don't think things get premeditated as people panic and just
Yeah, I think
like
it's.
just because you bury them outside. Does that mean it's
Don't
premeditated?
you think like halfway through the drive up to Delaware, you're like, yeah, maybe we should call someone?
Not if you're
you
murdering
killed
people.
them.
What if it's an accident?
It wasn't an accident. Once there's multiple gunshots, it's not an accident. That's an overreaction.
Okay, fair.
So
yeah, fair.
I think Delaware is probably like within a half hour away.
Oh, is it?
under an
I
hour.
gotta look
Oh
at the
yeah,
map, bro.
in certain spots could probably be.
I'm
you're
thinking
talking-
It's not.
it's like what 3 states meet.
I'm thinking this is super far. I gotta
No,
see.
it's
No.
not. It's not far like that.
So anyway, then Erica changes her story. She's like, "Listen, it was me. I stabbed the woman." And so this is what happened. It turns out that there's a game that they would play. So they met so what happened was they met the couple
Yeah, I
on the
want to
bus.
see the other couple how that got in.
So
and
they met. What happened was they targeted this other couple. They met them on the bus going to Secrets, and they were like, we'll get you a drink at Secrets. They hang out. They invite them back to their apartment. They have a hot tub there. We're going to be in the hot tub.
I thought you said the couple that broke into Hooters wasn't the couple that they left with.
It turns out they were. I mean, well,
I assumed it was.
I didn't think I had to say it.
I mean, yeah.
I figured
You probably could have stated
you
it.
could have. I don't know why you would hide that.
Well, I didn't hide it. I just.
Yes, you did. You said no.
No, I think
I didn't say
I think
anything.
it did just kind of turn out that it
I
was
just
that couple.
I said
right.
I switched to their part where then they found this couple with their ID. So I figured
All right,
that
maybe
would
then
connect the
that
dots.
might have been.
No,
all right.
it wasn't. I get what you're saying.
Right? I'm not
I had
crazy,
to connect
right?
that like.
Well, I thought I
Yeah.
connected it, but then the whole time I'm thinking, I'm like, when did the third party leave? Like, when did the third party come
Right.
in?
Yeah. Well.
But anyway, I got you.
Yeah. So they found them at Hooters with their wallet, and it
Yeah.
turns out it was them that they
Okay.
ID'd them.
All right.
You know, you clearly said it must have been them. It was
Yeah.
them. So turns out this is what they did. They met them at the Secrets. They invited them back, and they played this little game. Like they toyed with them. Their idea was the wife is going to take her purse. She's going to hide it, and she's going to see if they could find it, they live. But if they can't find it, they die. So they played this little game. There is a 911 call that she called the cops.
one call?
The murderer.
The murderer called
Erica
the cops.
Seifert. Yeah.
Okay.
So the murderers that invited them back from Secrets, their game was like, all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hide the purse, and, you know, if they could find it, maybe they live.
Maybe
they don't.
they live.
They don't.
Did they tell them that they're hiding the purse, or is this a game where it's like, we have you guys?
It was – no, they don't tell them.
Oh, okay.
So they're in the hot tub, and Erica starts freaking out. She's like, my purse is gone. You guys did it, and she called the cops, like, away from them, I think before. And, like, there is on the forensic files, like, she's, like, calling the cops. She's like, there's a couple here. My purse is missing. And she's like, I'm alone. I think they stole it. So, They
didn't find it.
They freak out. They didn't find it. They try to escape. They run into the bathroom.
That's when they
and
shot
that's
him
when they
going
shot.
out.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was in the bathroom. I said he was trying to get out, and they shot him.
Wait, so
Yeah.
what came of that phone call?
So the cops, she kind of like called up and like, she sounded hammered on the
Yeah,
call.
but aren't they supposed to, once the call comes in, that's part of the reason why they
You
say
would
don't?
think.
No, but I thought it was like they had to because that's why they don't want you fake calling and it's a crime.
I think
because
so.
every call they have to go to.
I don't know. There's no answer
I
for
could be.
that.
I could be completely wrong with that.
Again, this is probably Ocean City. You know
It
what
could be a
time
bunch of
what
shit
that
goes
is.
on there.
So they're like, yeah, there's a couple that are in my apartment and my wallet's
so
missing.
that is pre-planned now.
That's premeditated. That's sadistic.
That's sadistic.
Yeah. So and
That's like a movie plot.
That is.
this whole couple started
It's
out.
a great movie plot.
It is. It would be a great movie. So the whole couple started out doing this by they had a bad sex life, and then like they got off on like doing dangerous stuff around their town, like from Pennsylvania by their scrap. They were like robbing local
That sounds
places.
very Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
And finally, it got to the point where they were like, "We're going to commit a major crime," and they spotted. These
And we're
people.
gonna come so hard tonight.
But how crazy is it that like the wife is like, "All right, hon, let's do it." Yeah.
It's not crazy. This is why I say I hate humans and we don't deserve to be here. And I'm waiting. The nuke should take us all out because we're pieces
I
of shit.
know. Not all
Well,
of us.
there's a scale.
There was a
Not
scale.
all of us are
I
playing
just feel like the good
manhunt
don't
with people.
outweigh the bad.
Yeah.
Even the good, deep down, are selfish. We're all animals at heart.
Right.
I don't
There's
know.
a difference,
Have you ever
though.
thought about doing this? This is crazy.
No, I'm not talking about something this
He
crazy.
seems pretty intrigued by it, though.
No, I'm not. You know why? Because nothing surprises me anymore. Because I think the
You're
worst
right.
of people.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I don't meet somebody and think they're a good person. I meet and
They
think
have to
they're
earn your
probably an asshole until they prove otherwise.
Yeah.
But I will talk to almost like I fucking talk
That's
to
fair
people
enough.
all the time.
That's fair enough. So yeah. Anyway, they get arrested, obviously, and then found 2 weeks after, like I guess this is in the news. There's another couple that comes forward, and apparently they got invited to after the murder already happened, they got invited to these people's houses, and they did find a purse, and they walked away and lived. So
Oh my god.
You get out there and you find that fucking dog.
And and when they found the purse, they were like, interesting. You know, they're like, all right, I guess you survived.
You know what, though? I respect that the game isn't fun if the other team can't win.
Yeah,
if it's a rigged game.
It is a game.
If it's a rigged game, it's not like, to me, not knowing if you're going to kill them, that's why I almost respect it more, where it's like, oh, they found it.
Edgy.
We're sick fucks, let's kill them anyway.
Yeah.
Like, that's, like, if you're going to play the game
Play the
and
game.
nobody else knows,
Play it fairly.
play it fair.
Yeah.
Don't play a rigged game.
They also
Give the
say,
people an honest shot.
by the way, they also say the fact
Jesus,
that these
man.
people ran instead of like even trying to find the purse, that probably had something to do with them getting shot. They're like, you
Well,
don't
that's
run.
what I'm saying. Well,
You
but
try
you
to
know
find
what,
the purse.
though?
No, but here's my thing.
I might start running.
If all they had to do
Who
was,
wouldn't?
if all they had to, what were these people
Chicks
acting
in there
like?
fucking reasoning with these murderers.
No, because
like,
I'm
if all
curious.
they had to do was find the
if
purse, they
one
wouldn't have
couple
even died.
found the purse and got out, and one couple freaked out right away, the difference is somebody was panicking and somebody got real
Somebody panicked.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, and I think the people that survived kind of were like, oh, these are psychopaths, and they're like, I'm gonna
Find
walk
my
on
purse and
eggshells.
get the fuck
I'll
outta
walk-
here.
I'll find it. And there's like, you don't know how you're gonna react in that
Exactly.
situation.
Tough to do.
And then your
Yeah.
reaction causes a reaction.
Yeah.
So if you freak out, they're gonna freak out because now they feel like you're onto them whether
They
you were
know
gonna
we're
do it or
murderers,
not.
right.
Yeah.
So now you're doomed.
Yeah.
If they think that these people don't get it, they have
But
no
I
idea
would
what's going
imagine
on.
though that for the first couple to run away like that, they must have been giving off some murdery vibes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Who knows the vibes they're
Oh
giving
God.
off?
Some
God.
murdery
By the
vibes,
way, the
for sure.
wife.
But is there a fine line between murdery vibe and
And we're just playing a game.
well, no, or where like sexually into you? Like,
Right,
you know how those
yeah.
couples come off weird to people?
Yes, but murdery vibes.
To me,
will
it's
kill
How do you
really-
know they are murdery? Like, that's what I'm saying.
You
feel like-
don't.
I feel like you'd be able to cut that tension with a knife in a room.
Maybe.
I feel like you'd be like, these people are looking at me like they're gonna kill me.
But then you're not I don't want to say insulting the victims and not giving the killers much credit. Like,
That's not what I'm doing at all. I think that the first victims, they recognized that was the case and then took a different approach,
yeah.
and an approach that didn't work out.
but the second couple, that's not to say that
They also, you know what I forgot to add? The first couple, they also made them just strip naked and be like, "Show us you don't have the purse." So maybe they were
That'll
more
stress you
aggressive.
out a little bit.
Uh,
Maybe they were more aggressive with the
Yeah.
first couple.
That's what I'm saying.
It could have been two different circumstances.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that one couple got away and one didn't, I'm so curious to see how they act.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
how
It's that, but I think if someone's like invites you to their house and then claims that you stole their purse and you definitely didn't, and then strips you naked to prove that you don't have the purse, you're starting to freak the fuck out a little bit.
Yeah.
These people
Wait.
are not sane.
who asked who to strip?
The murderer people asked the people that they murdered to strip. Once she was like, "My purse is missing," she's like, "You guys stole it. Take your clothes off to prove it's not under your pants or whatever." So that's when she just started freaking out. She's
Yeah, I
like,
feel like these
fine,
people are
and
going to
that's probably
fucking
when they
kill me.
ran, and they were like, "What is happening here? We're just in the hot tub."
Now, I think the second time, I actually think the first time it's the murderer's fault that they got killed, besides the murder, because they didn't play it cool. They didn't play it cool like it's a game. The second time, they clearly
they tried-
didn't
yeah.
do that. They held the murder behind a little bit.
Yeah, they were like, maybe we let it linger a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Maybe we
They got
learned
better
from
at it.
We
Listen,
got
they got
better at
better.
it.
Yeah, they got better. They obviously turned on each other once the trial hit, and they got divorced in 2010.
They got
what a
divorced.
shame.
Yeah, so bad. Benjamin was sentenced to 38 years, and Erica got life because the gun was apparently in her name, and
She was the head case on it.
But
Women make men
I
do
don't know
things
because
and
the
certain
guy
shit.
was the one where he had sexual issues, and he got aroused by like danger.
And you know what she said? This is how we're
Maybe she doubled down on it.
yeah,
Maybe
like
she did.
this is how we're getting things.
I think they should probably both get life, though.
I mean,
You
I
would
don't
think.
I don't like how you give one person like if they're both.
I
in
agree. They
it,
did the same
they
thing.
did the same fucking
I know.
thing. The same
Unless
fucking.
unless you were really duped into it or something.
Exactly. Unless it's like a little kid who got
Yeah.
duped by an
Yeah.
adult.
Yeah.
or somebody who got talked
I
into
guess every
something.
situation is different.
I just feel like
But that one seems like it was both of them.
It does.
And
It's-
they could.
it's-
you both played the game.
Yeah.
By the way, this is another thing that what's her name? The wife. I forget her name. The wife said.
Jean?
No, that's the one that got killed.
No.
Erica
Erica,
Seifert. She said when she went to buy like cleaning supplies, she came back and the husband was in the hot tub with the heads.
Oh,
Just
so the husband's
swimming with the
definitely a
heads.
psycho too.
Well, they were both psychopaths.
But
that's my point.
But he got less time.
yeah, he got.
That's
less
what I'm
time.
saying. He got less time. He's obviously just as much a fucking
Not only,
psycho.
he also he's eligible for parole in the year 2021, which is this year, which I'm sure he won't be granted.
When
that.
did this happen?
This is 2002. 2002.
How do you spell that last name?
S.
SIFRED.
No, it's different. It's
SEI.
SEFRID.
I was guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So it's
All
that's
right.
a short
I
stack.
got some picks.
Yeah, give us those picks, baby.
100-Foot Wave on HBO.
Oh, I heard about this.
Dude, I'm not into like extreme sports that much. I was never like that guy who always watches that stuff. And this guy is a surfer who does I forget what type of surfing they call it, but deep water surfing where they
Right.
get big wave surfing.
Big wave surfing. Yeah.
But they get like jet skied in so they
Yeah.
can get into these huge fucking swells and stuff.
Okay.
And apparently there was this unsurfed area in where is it? Niger, Portugal or something. I forget
Okay.
where the area was. I think it's in Portugal, where they have 100-foot waves, but it's in like this rocky thing. And this guy who lives there is always taking pictures of him, knows this guy does big waves, sent him pictures. So the guy went there, and now his goal is to surf a 100-foot wave here. And like he's surfed like 50 and 60-foot, like what? He's a big wave surfer, but like it's just sick. You got to see this shit. It's insane, and it's I don't know how long it's a docu-series. They one episode a week. It's on HBO Max.
Okay.
First episode was awesome.
All right.
Nice.
That's
Just
started
crazy to
recent-
watch.
that-
Yeah, it just started this Sunday.
Okay. I'm down with that. I saw the trailer.
White Lotus, I recommended last week. The second episode was better than the first episode. Oh, that show is going to be so great.
Is it?
I think so. Part 3 of Fear Street came out this Friday, and it was very good. 1966.
Yeah. You was that a pick? Because I keep seeing that.
I did the first two.
That's Netflix.
So there's Fear Street, Part 1, 94. Part 2 is 78.
Can you refresh my memory on what that was?
This is like a town, two towns. One is they call Shady Side, and the other one's Sunnyvale. And one, there's like no crime, everybody's wealthy, life is perfect. The other one's like the most crime in the country, and everybody's lives fall apart.
Gotcha.
And it turns out there was this curse that was on, from the 1600s it started. So the first episode takes place in the 90s, and then they fucking go back and do it from 1978, a certain group that dealt with the curse, and then it goes all the way back to when it first happened.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
I could get down with
So
that.
it's like a Netflix
is it very
series.
scary?
No, it's not very scary. It's good, and I don't think it's that corny either. Like I thought it was well done. And it's 3 parts. So the last one that I'll put on finally is the 1666. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's on Netflix.
All right. I
watch
keep
that.
seeing that. So I'm always like a little weirded out. I'm weird with scary stuff.
This next one is the one and only Dick Gregory on
Yeah.
Showtime. Now, he was a black comic in the, I guess, 60s and 70s. Was it maybe even before that he started? Yeah,
Right before that.
he was around for a while, but he started out as a stand-up comic. His style is very much like Chappelle, where he's quiet and like owns the stage, but doesn't like he's just like what he's saying is very good and it's prevalent now. But he wound up turning into like an activist and leaving comedy and then coming back to comedy again at like an older age. And he was like supposed to be really good, and then he starred in some he did like some cameos in movies. But it's a very interesting story, and I always like to throw a comedy bit in here.
All right.
So that's my 3 picks.
All right. I like it.
And I go to my follow-up for my voice. So hopefully my voice will be getting better soon.
That's follow-up?
I have a follow-up to maybe get the polyps
Oh, I
removed.
thought you said I have a
you're gonna
follow-up.
go in. They're gonna
All right.
I have a
scoop 'em out for you?
follow-up to see.
Is
Well,
there a chance
first
you'll
it
have
was
surgery?
let's see if they get better over the next couple months. They're not. So now they're going to notice that they're not getting better. So I'm probably going to have to go back to get them removed unless they do it right on the spot. But I'm going back on Thursday.
Nice.
So hopefully my voice comes back soon.
All right, good.
It's been a whole year with no voice.
All right, nice. And, yeah, again, thanks to everybody that bought tickets to Croxley's this Thursday. Doors open at 7:30 show. I'll be closing it out, so we'll see what happens with that. Also, on Sunday, for those of you that are interested, I do my roast battle with Tom Crescenzo. So you can see me squirm. And, yeah, that's it for me.
Where's that?
That's it. Going to be at Alibi. Alibi right here in
downstairs.
Farmingdale.
I hope you guys can figure out what door handle to open.
If you can't figure that out, then
Just text somebody and they'll
Walk
let
away.
you in.
no, walk away because
Yeah.
it's very clear. But yeah. Anything else?
If you made it
fellas?
this far,
All right.
peace out.
Bye, guys.
Later.